Hi, today I'm reviewing the NuFace Leave-On Gel Primer. And really quick, I just want to say I purchased all these products with my own money, so you know you can trust my opinion is what I honestly believe. And if you want to help support the channel, click on the Amazon link below before you make this purchase. So NuFace recently came out with a couple new primers that are leave-on primers. I know if you own a NuFace, it's the toning system. If you own that, you probably have some of their primers. They help with the conductivity of it. And I've always had issues with it because they have their primers that normally you'd have to use, apply to your face, use your NuFace, and then immediately rinse off. And that's mainly because of one ingredient, which is, I'm going to try and pronounce it, but I'm not going to do it very well. Methylisothiazolinone, something like that. I don't know. It's this word. You know what? I'll publish this word on the video so you can see it. It's a long word. But that is included in their normal primer, which is why you want to rinse it off. But it's an antimicrobial ingredient and a preservative. And it is very much linked to skin sensitization and irritation. So if you have their normal primer, you have a product that has that in there. So you definitely don't want to leave that on your face because it definitely is a skin sensitizer. There's lots of research proving that it's a skin sensitizer. NuFace has a couple other formulas. As you can see, this was the bottle that came with my NuFace, and you can tell it's not been used much, if maybe even once. I'm not sure. I found their gold one, their firm gel primer. That does not include that ingredient. I still rinse it off, but I know gold can be a sensitization ingredient as well. So that's why I wasn't ever a huge fan of this one either, but I always rinsed it off anyway. So now they've come out with their new leave-on primer, which I still don't leave on, but it doesn't include any of those irritating ingredients. So if you have a NuFace, this is probably going to be one of your best friends. This is the primer you want to use with it. Unless you have some similar products. I know there's some aloe, things like that that can help with the conductivity of it that don't include a lot of those irritating ingredients. So actually, if you know of a good tip, let me know and leave a comment, because I know there's some products out there that can be used with it that don't include a lot of those irritating ingredients. But this one it's decent. But even though it says leave on, I still don't leave it on. I just use it when I use my NuFace and I rinse it off. But I'm just glad it doesn't contain any of those irritating ingredients like that big M word. It's definitely something you don't want on your skin. But this doesn't include a ton of beneficial ingredients. There's really no reason that you would want to leave it on. It's more so just for the little bit that does get absorbed while you're using it. That doesn't have any irritating ingredients. So, but this one, there's not an overwhelming amount. It's got sodium, let's see, propandolol, hyaluronic acid in there. Those are right at the top. So it's got a couple decent ingredients, but you're still, in my opinion, better off rinsing this off and then applying a serum or a moisturizer that's stocked with ceramides and amino acids and proteins. So, this is decent. It's better than their other options, but you're still better off rinsing it off and going with a good serum. So, but a little bit does get absorbed. If you've used one of those, you know that a little bit does go into the skin and get absorbed. So at least something like this doesn't have any of those irritants in there. And what I do like is it's more expensive than this size bottle, but they've got one with a pump on it. So it's even easier if you're using your toner, then you can just use the pump bottle. I love bottles with pumps on them. It just makes it so much easier. But overall, this is decent. So I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. And definitely, if you have one of these, I recommend not necessarily throwing them away, but I don't know. I'm not going to use these again because I've got this one, but this one definitely is the one to watch out for. It's just their regular gel primer. Try if you have that. I would just throw it away because that one ingredient is just too much of an irritant. So that's kind of my tip. And if you've got this one is decent. It's a little bit better, but still rinse it off. So anyway, those are kind of my thoughts. So I'm interested if you have had a chance to try any of their primers, and if so, what your thoughts were. And if you have any tips on other ingredients or other products you can use with your NuFace, let me know what they are. I've been doing some research, and I've heard aloe is an okay one, but it has to be something that has that specific conductor in it to allow some of the, it's kind of complicated to allow some of the electro pulses to go through. So some definitely don't work. Anything with oil in it doesn't work, but there's some things that I've read that you can use, some at-home products. So anyway, if you have any heads up on those, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. So, and if you're not already, feel free to subscribe and check out nobsbeauty.net. Thank you so much, guys.